So I speak to all Hamiltonians. Your participation not only matters, it is vitally needed. You do have a voice, and you also have a choice as to when and where and how you raise your voice. Your voices deserve a place in our community. You deserve to be respected and treated justly by the leaders of our community. Collaboration and integrity are essential, right? But they are not the same as silence or acceptance of the status quo. It's always important to persevere through adversity and to always be willing to make compromises in order for us to find common ground. But when we exhaust all of our options to finding such common ground, it is vitally important that we continue to work to find alternative solutions. So when I accepted this appointment by City Council to the Hamilton Police Services Board in November 2023, I did so answering a courageous call from municipal leadership and the community to fundamentally redefine the relationship between the Hamilton Police Service and the public. As the first citizen appointee to be nominated by a collaborative committee of both citizens and city councilors, and as a practicing family physician, an equity scholar, and a neurodiverse racialized woman, I entered this role deeply aware that large segments of our community harbor a profound mistrust of law enforcement. My unique selection process was intended to signal Hamilton's commitment to the representation of communities historically alienated by policing systems, but that gesture remained but a symbol only. Over the course of my tenure, I have experienced persistent mistreatment from my colleagues, including ongoing commentary that is exclusionary, patronizing, and focused on my identity, from targeted labeling, procedural exclusions, and a culture of non-inclusion, and the filing of frivolous complaints to silence board members who express divergent views. The personal treatment I have endured is not an isolated issue. It is a direct structural reflection of how this governing body views and treats marginalized communities in Hamilton. Over 3 years, this board has actively presided over a profound failure of institutional oversight, a disregard for charter rights, right? The board has repeatedly failed to implement robust mechanisms to monitor Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms violations by the service, ignoring consistent and urgent allegations from concerned community members. A denial of community realities, this board has consistently minimized or declined to structurally confront documented rises in hate crimes, hate groups, organizing and extremism in Hamilton, and unaddressed systemic disparities year after year. Data continues to demonstrate persistent racial disparities in the use of force by the Hamilton Police Service. Despite mounting data and explicit community calls for response, this board has failed to pass a single corrective policy. It has also refused to launch any independent investigations to address these critical concerns in our community. Instead of acting as an independent oversight body, this board has increasingly functioned as a rubber stamp for the service it oversees. Board meetings have become just a stage for unquestioned approval of operational reports and a constant pushback on accountable governance. So, accountability has been further eroded by an increasing administrative trend of adding important items without the required notice to massive board packages that ensure that critical reports and data remain unread before votes are cast. I know the concerns I'm outlining here are broad, but they are but a brief summary of repeated concerns that have mounted over an almost 3-year term. These concerns span both occurrences in the public sphere, right, during the open, accessible, recorded board meetings, but also concerns that have occurred during closed, confidential board sessions. And I can't currently bring all of these issues to the public attention due to confidentiality restrictions. This statement is not the only action I'm taking, right? My full letter of resignation has been submitted to City Council. It's also been shared with local media. I launched actually a formal complaint to the Inspectorate of Policing detailing my mistreatment up until January 2025. That investigation, that complaint, that's still ongoing. And I will be submitting further complaints to the Inspectorate of Policing regarding these new concerns. And I am hopeful that both increased public scrutiny and engagement, along with my active engagement with formal processes that exist for raising concerns about police services boards, that a brighter future for policing oversight in Hamilton is possible. The outcomes of these complaints legislatively must be reported publicly. And I'll finish by saying that the foundational principles articulated by Sir Robert Peel really inspired my term on this board, right? The power of the police to fulfill their functions and duties is dependent on public approval and on their ability to secure and maintain public trust. Right? Foundationally, I have a responsibility to maintain public trust, not just in policing, but in the integrity of this board and the legitimacy of its actions. I refuse to continue validating my continued mistreatment and these failures of governance through my silence. This board is on a path towards total illegitimacy. Its actions are eroding the public's trust in policing. We deserve transparency. We deserve accountability. And fundamentally, we deserve dignity. Because none of these elements are present here on this board, I have been left with no other option but to step down. So today, after nearly 3 years of service, it is with profound sadness and disappointment that I must announce my resignation from this board effective immediately. The concerns I've raised regarding this board are grave. Given the gross administrative misconduct and the structural failure of this body to fulfill its legislative mandate under the Community Safety and Policing Act, I urgently implore the Solicitor General of Ontario to dissolve the Hamilton Police Services Board and appoint an administrator with haste. My trust has been extinguished. My voice within this body has been systematically silenced. But actions here that I've taken are not about me giving up. They reflect my commitment to ensuring the voices of all Hamiltonians are heard. While I have faced adversity on this board, the supportive community has been a lifeline and a strong reminder of what is possible when we are able to work together. So, a brighter Hamilton is possible, but all of our voices are needed to call for police accountability. This election season, I call on all Hamiltonians to make police governance a top priority. Thank you.
Can you give us some more specific examples of mistreatment that you've faced?
Thank you. So some of the examples of the personal mistreatments I faced are included in the letter that I've made available to the press. A really well documented example that actually occurred during the board meeting today is that I've sat on this board, and these have been my colleagues for 3 years, and bar member Kretsch, not a single one of my colleagues or senior service officers had ever taken the time to even learn how to pronounce my name. They either continuously mispronounce it or they avoid using my name in any way. That is continuous dehumanizing, behavior that I have had to endure.
And what would you like to see down there?
I would like to see the Solicitor General step in. There's been a large amount of movement on this board. Over, half of the board members have come and gone, but this behavior and this culture on this board has remained stagnant throughout all of these, changes in terms. It is time to start anew.
So if you had the chance to sit down with the mayoral candidates, what are 3 pieces of advice or guidance or action you would ask them to implement as mayor?
Well, I think one of the things that the most important thing is that, it's rare that we see so many folks come to police board meetings, the public open meetings, right? And so, I think public engagement and a reminder to, all of the city councilors that sit on police boards that, they are accountable to the public that they are serving, right? And remembering that they are responsible for responding to community concerns that are raised, right? Such as charter rights, such as the need to address hate and extremism, and the organizing of active clubs in Hamilton. These are concerns that have been brought to this board that I've brought motions forward to address on this board, and yet we see our elected officials just totally disregarding the public's opinion here, right? And so what I would say is that we need both our citizens of Hamilton to continue to engage with the Police Services Board and to remind all of our mayoral candidates that they are accountable to the citizens of Hamilton and all of the voices that exist here.
Who do you blame here? Do you blame the chief? Do you blame the board chair?
I'm not holding any individual accountable here. And further explanations for some of the specifics of my complaints. I'm gonna withhold the rest of my answer to that question until we wait for some of the formal processes for raising complaints about police boards are carried out.
But is there something that the leaders of this board could do to make things better, in your opinion?
You know what, I think addressing some of the concerns that I've publicly raised during board meetings, and responding to the communities and the community members who delegate to the board would be a good start.
What would be, I'm going to do the very media thing. What is the 15-second message that, if somebody's just scrolling, what would you want them to understand in 15 seconds of your action today and your desire out of it?
So the 15-second summary is that I am calling out the Hamilton Police Services Board for failing to uphold its duties to govern and act as an official oversight body for our Hamilton Police Services. And I'm calling the Solicitor General to dissolve the Hamilton Police Services Board. I'm calling on all members of Hamilton to redefine what police accountability looks like and how we hold our city leaders accountable. Thank you.
And because I care, can you pronounce your name for me, please?
Thank you very much. My name is Anjali Menezes.
One more time?
Anjali Menezes.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.